Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fijian Investment Trader, known as Fijian Traders. This is Mr. Singh. Skywater Technology, ticker symbol SKYT. I know some of you guys must be really frustrated because it dropped so much, all the way to $9.94. Even the high when the last time we checked was $12.97, sitting over here, which is my yellow one, is my resistance level. And the go check out my previous video. I did mention about the two support level, and we're just tagging along. We are just tagging along, which is mine was sitting at $10.05, even though we closed on Friday was $9.94. So I have a lot to cover in terms of the fundamentals, why the stock price has dropped. Are we done on the bull run? What are we looking at it? And one thing I'm going to mention is about also on the technical side, what are the key things we are looking moving forward. So let's talk on what is going with Skywater Technology. So still analysis has a buy rating. I was really bit surprised why it still has it. Upside and downside. On the upside, he's still looking at 47.6%, which is a target price of $14.67. Beautiful. This is the one. Bearish, because of the short interest has risen crazy, because the 15.38% of the float sold on the short. Insider trading has been sold up to 4.9% from the last quarter. So a lot of movement in terms of why the price has dropped, and I'm going to give a breakdown on the article that I took out, and I can explain why Skywater Technology has dropped drastically from that. And yes, folks, I did sold my shares because I came a little bit later in the game, around at $9. So I want to make sure I sold those shares and start my portfolio back again with Skywater. And I'm looking at the key levels. So I'm going to talk on the technical side as well, what I'm going to be coming back. And as soon as I come back, you all know that I put it right over there, how much money I'm investing. And I do not invest less money when it comes to that. Company ownership, insider buying versus insider selling. In past 3 months, insiders have sold more on the company stock. They have bought, especially over $00, a common stock, as sold as about close to a $5 million. Percentage held by insiders was 50% of Skywater Technology by insiders. High percent of insider ownership sign of a company held. Yes, if insiders do that, means they want to push the price. Granted, they do sell it, but they want to push it, because if they don't have it, they're not gonna. It's like working hard, right? So if you don't do that, means you're not gonna make sure the stock price doesn't go up on that. So percentage held by institution was only 19%, a 19.5% of the stock of Skywater Technology held by institution. What happened? Why did we pull? Because check this out, folks. Mr. Helbeck, Christopher Helbeck, Skywater, they had ownership of sold on that. Solomon Thomas also on that. Mr. Steve did also, and Skywater Technology also, the annual report of the section on that. So a lot of changes has been made on the security where the shares has been sold. Yes, the shares has been sold, and that was one of the reason behind it. What does it look like, right? So after doing my due diligence, doing my research on that, I wanted to share about what happened. So one of these, I have to go all the way. Like I said, it takes time to do due diligence, so please don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on the notification if you want to be interested on Skywater Technology, or if you're looking for penny stock, or you're looking all the way to blue collar chip. I invest heavily, and I've been a 13-year veteran on stock trading, and I do all kinds of stock. I talk about the good, the bad. Even I sold my shares, doesn't mean I'm done. I come back. This is all my long-term portfolios. This is not for my day traders. Are totally different, because I do day trade sometimes on Tesla, as well as SPY 500, where I do a lot of option calls as well. So on the, which was financial year of December 2023, but this article was right here on the Skywater. How many common shares they were looking at was sold, and then kind of going on this article, I will, and I'm gonna share with you guys what are we looking for, the key things, right? This where the statement ownership was changed. You can clearly see the dates on that was 3/15 on that on the filing, and the common stocks was see, I don't get this part on the value or was 0.00 like a cent on that. But how many shares were sold, it's right over here, and I'm gonna go over with you guys. I gotta click on that. I just had it. I know even I doing the video I should be prepared, right? But I keep it real. Like I keep things real so you guys can see as well when when I'm talking about. And here you go. Here's the breakdown. So around about 40,000 shares equities beneficial on that was sold. Mr. Christopher on that, who is the chief legal officer on that. So a lot of shares were on these companies. 3 people has sold it and has made a big dent and pull the price all the way down over there. And the price was sold was $10.14. $10, and the common stocks were sold at $10. Because why they did that? So companies like this, they get stocks, and but they have a security of that they cannot sell the stock either for 1 year, 2 years when they go IPO, or 5 years. So these companies that do that, and then also at a percentage level, you can sell at a 10%, 5%, but Mr. Christopher was the 10% owner of that and the percentage of it. So it sold up to about 40,000 shares. That's a lot of shares selling on that area on that. And this is what it is, a part of package that they do get when they make those kind of investment to their employees, especially Mr. Chief, Mr. did that. So on the technical side, let's talk about on the technical side. What are we looking at? Are we done? No, 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 no. We are not done. So my pink line, which is my 60-day EMA, my 200-day EMA sitting at $10.19, even though we closed on that. But the blue line, which is $10.98, we are having a big drop on that. I'm going to shift the gear on the 3 months. And this is why I sold my shares. Why did I show my shares? Because this gap is on the pink line is closing to right here. When you have this crossover coming to that, means it is a downtrend. But there is a hope, and that's why I was not too sure to do that or no. Because once I saw the insider trading, that made me in a shoes. I gotta sell it and start it back again because it's kind of dropped on the $9 level. Even though I bought my shares at $8.60, I can start a new portfolio and start back again. So green even on the MACD looks really good. Kind of shows that uptrend coming up, kind of some sort of an uptrend. But you are seeing this pink line. We are trading below those 2 moving average, and they're about to have a crossover. Means what are we looking at it? If what my entry level kind of dictates is, it's gonna be right up here, and which is gonna be $8.76. Then area that I will be loading shares when it drops to that level. If it doesn't drop it and it breaks through and the moving average kind of blue one starts pushing out, then definitely I don't have to worry about. Then I don't have to worry about it. Then I can still start my portfolio back again. Because if you look at it, and I'm going to share with you guys what other analysts are saying. This is a $16 stock, right? We are sitting at right at the current at $9, which is kind of average, between average, low and average. So still have a buy rating. But with this insider selling just happened, kind of made me a little bit be careful, better safe than sorry. And that's why I wanted to do that. And they're sitting right here, and what the market did on Friday kind of closed below that, which was $10.19, which is the support level, and we broke through on that. So on Monday, if it's still dropping, then this is going to be my key level at $8.76, because we rose all the way from November 20th. That is on that of last year. We rose all the way from $4.70 to $12, and I don't blame people when they start doing it, right, selling it. But that is why it kind of made me, when it kind of broke through and started dropping, and kind of made me think, I was like, okay, I gotta sold my shares, because I came back in the game around this level, and we had this jump right here. Still, granted, I could have sold it, but I am a big believer of Skywater Technology. It is one of a sleeper stock on this company. So overall, that's why what was my key areas to look at it. $8.76, where I'm going to load back the shares again. Resistance is going to be, we are sitting on the thin line. I did mention on my previous video, all these My resistance, the two support level, I have not drawn it before the video. Go ahead and check out my previous video, and I mentioned it of my support resistance level as sitting at right here at $10.05. We broke through on that, and then $10.32.05, and we did both broke on that. So that's kind of make sure, kind of made me assurance. I was like, okay, we gotta sell it, because also look at my moving average on 1 year. Sorry, 1 month crossover means a crossover happened even though we had the green bars came to that, means I gotta start my repolling. I'm not saying it's a downtrend, folks. It is still not a downtrend yet, but as an investor at what price I bought it at, I want to make sure and be careful on that. But it's not a downtrend, even though on the 1 month it shows it. What's going to be confirming is on the 3 months, where we close this gap, where the blue line cross over the pink line, then definitely it's coming down, because of the insider was selling all those shares and push the price down. Why they do that? Come on, they've been getting those shares for free from the company as part of their package, and they're gonna lock profits, right? But doesn't mean it's over, and they are part of that, and this is something to keep an eye on that. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, or having a wonderful weekend when you ever watch this video. Stay tuned, the next video is coming up, and I have a lot to cover, because I believe this is gonna be a fake drop a little bit, and it's gonna pull out. And I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm right, because I don't want to invest. I know investors are holding shares around over $10, and right here between 10 to 12. And this looks like could be a fake one, but as my portfolio came in the game lane, as usual, I make sure that I trade based on technical, fundamental as well, both of the combined, and make sure how my portfolio is devised on that. So thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on the notification. Take care.